Hey everyone, it's Nerfinator again. I'm bringing you another mod that I've done. And it's actually kind of a mod guide, but not really. This is more of a mod guide update. So a while back I uploaded a video. It was the mod guide for this, the Nerf Zombie Strike Sledge Fire. And with a little modification, this thing can be an absolute beast. And of course, usually it fires 3 round shots utilizing these sledge fire shells. They hold 3 darts. However, of course, people usually like to single these down to 1 dart. I've taken the dart post out of this so it can fit slugs. But I found a way, and this is really simple, to go and single this down to a 1-shot, basically an elephant gun, is what I've heard other people call it, but it shoots 1 dart instead of 3 at a time, and it does it with 3 times the power. And the cool thing is, this mod allows you to get 3 times the shots with the same amount of shells. And so if you're interested in that, keep watching. What I've done is I've gone and sealed off 2 out of 3 of the air restrictor holes on this and put a little bit of hot glue in there, and what that does is it channels all of the air through this bottom hole, and so that allows it to fire only 1 dart at once, and it also fires it at a much higher velocity and at much greater power than it usually would. The hot glue right here in the middle, I just put a little bit, I mean a little bit. The reason for that is the back end of these shells, if you can see, kind of has a bit of a trough there, so it evenly distributes the air to all 3 barrels. So the hot glue provides an airtight seal that allows it to shoot 1 dart at a time. And I will show you this thing in action. So 1 shell, 3 shots. Remember, I'm only using 1 shell. Last shot. So here it is, guys. 3 shots out of 1 sledge fire shell, and you don't even have to touch the sledge fire shells to do this. Now granted, you do need to take the internals apart on this thing, and it's really not all that hard. You unscrew it, take out the main internals, and then just pull the plunger tube out. Once you've done that, if you haven't already removed the air restrictors, you're going to have to remove the air restrictors. If you guys want to see the rest of my mod guide for the sledge fire, go ahead and check that out. I'm going to link to that at the end of this video. And so yeah, this is just a really cool, really cheap way to get the most out of your sledge fire. I am a bit of a cheap nerfer. I like to do things as cheap as possible. And so when I find really cool ways and really easy ways, really cheap ways to get the most out of a blaster without doing a whole lot of effort and without spending a whole lot of money, I'm for it. I've seen a bunch of things on Thingiverse, 3 printed shells that are 1 shot only, or they incorporate a mega shot, which is cool. But I don't want to shoot mega darts out of this, mainly because mega darts are really inaccurate, and I'm not a big fan of them anyway. I mean, they're cool and everything. They're great for close quarters Nerf combat, but long distance or outdoors, I just don't trust them. They're not that accurate, and I can't seem to hit the broadside of a barn with a mega gun. However, elite darts I can deal with. And this thing, it's pretty powerful. Not as powerful as some of the other mods that I've done, but it does get a little bit of oomph, and it's way more powerful than a stock sledge bar, I'll tell you that. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment in the comments below. I always love hearing what you guys have to say. And any tips and suggestions for the channel are always welcome. So, yeah, this is Nerfinator, signing off.